los centroamericanos caminaron hacia el muro ante la vigilancia de los agentes de la patrulla fronteriza por tierra y por aire. Se acumularon tantos de este lado que los estadounidenses lanzaron gases lacrimógenos hasta los niños.
To put it in perspective, it's like US here, Mexico there. Este es el borde y las culturas aquí son distinto diferente de allí económicamente. Prosperous here than on the other side. The cultures are very similar. So how do you so I guess the problem is how do you unite them? Because that's I don't have answers. As I told you before, I lived in Imperial Beach, and one of the biggest problems you would see is a lot of illegal immigrants crossing the border, which obviously is both cities are dependent on each other. There's a lot of the jobs that a lot of the US citizens they won't take because they're not high paying. And so the migrant workers, they will come and they will take the lower paying jobs, which we need for the agricultural and for the labor field. The bad part about it is when they come, they don't have health insurance, and so if something happens and they get hurt or they have nowhere to go. With that also comes violence. It comes the cultures are so different. But a lot of the citizens, a lot of the people that live in San Diego County along the border regions in California, they have a lot of family on both sides of the border. It is true that Tijuana is a lot more violent city than San Diego. But on the other side, some of the violence and crosses over the border. To a lesser degree, but some of it is still there. 2 or 3 times a year we would take trips down to Tijuana. When we were there was an area that you would go to that was safe to go to, but you knew that there were off of those streets you didn't want to go there. The inspections, the violence, they try, obviously the violence, they try and avoid the violence, but the inspections and all of that is just a normal part of life. The people that are very aware of the problems on both sides of the border. There were parts of Chula Vista that was blocks away from my house that we just didn't go to. You don't ride the bus in that area. You don't go on the train in the area. You don't go there. You don't go there unless you spoke Spanish fluently and you were obviously part of Hispanic culture. You don't go. As soon as because you don't look like everybody else, you instantly become a target. In order to stop the illegal immigration, you have to equalize, take the motivation away. Why they're leaving the country that they're going to cross illegally and putting themselves through such risk.